Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here, and welcome to BattleTech. This game doesn't come out until April 24th, but Harebrained Schemes and GOG have allowed some of us to play the first part of the campaign for you guys. We should be able to cover about the first 6 to 8 hours, depending on how quickly or slowly we go through it. But if you don't know what BattleTech is, basically, it's set in the year 3025, little ways ahead. And we're in this galaxy that's trapped by perpetual war. We're fighting between ourselves using these giant mechs, battle mechs. And we're gonna be able to like upgrade our base, upgrade our mechs. I believe we can control over 30 types of different mechs. And we have to use like cover and things like that to our advantage. I'm excited because I only got to try like a demo many months ago, and I'm sure that's come a long way. There's still going to be little things that we might run into. It is still technically in a beta because they're going to be finalizing it before release. But yeah, I'm excited to be able to show you guys the first 6 to 8 hours of the campaign. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to be learning all of this for the first time, as I'm sure most of you are. You may have seen like some pre-release stuff, but I think it'll be good so that I can learn it along with you guys, and then we're all on the same page as we're progressing through the campaign. Also, if you guys are interested, I think we can customize our pilots slash mechs. So if you have an idea for a name and maybe a little backstory, if you drop that below, then I'll consider you, and I'll just randomly pick from this video to be added as a potential pilot.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
That's a cool world. I haven't had a lot of experience with mech worlds or games in the past, so this is going to be a new thing for me. The Oregon Reach is a small kingdom in the rimward periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of more densely colonized inner sphere. It is home to the Oregon Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Oregon Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. Decades ago, your family came to the Reach from... Oh, cool. So we've got, like, multiple backstories. I'm not sure if these have any tactical implications, but more than likely they do. I'll tell you what, I'll click on each of these. If you guys want to pause, you can read through each of these. Normally I would, but this will take an extremely long time. So I will click on each of these so you can see them, and then I'll just pick one and we'll just try it. So the Draconis Combine, the Free Worlds League, the Federated Suns, the Lyrian Commonwealth, the Capellan Confederation, the Magistracy of Canopus, the Taurian Concordat, the Rimward Periphery, and the Deep Periphery. Mech warriors that hail from the Deep Periphery are rare, but even rarer is the mech warrior who will admit to such an origin. I'm gonna read this one because that sounds cool. Beyond the outermost edges of the periphery lie depths of space that remain uncharted and unknown to most of human civilization. Little is known about these regions, but they are far from uninhabited. The deep periphery is littered with abandoned colonies and small outposts, isolated from the rest of humanity. After the fall of the Star League, General Alexander Kerensky led the remnants of the Star League Defense Force into the deep periphery, disappearing from the inner sphere and from recorded history. It's cool that, like, I didn't know there was going to be this much lore involved, but this is neat. And then each of these highlights, it will actually give you additional information about what this was. It was so Star League, as an example, was an interstellar council formed from the Terran hegemony, the 5 great houses of the inner sphere, and the territorial states of the periphery. Cool. Okay, let's go with the deep periphery. So, we're of noble birth. Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Oregon space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles, an ancestral battle mech, an old Blackjack BJ-1. It is equipped for both long and short-range engagements. A pair of AC-2s is backed up by 4 medium lasers, lending the mech a powerful alpha strike, while jump jets enable the Blackjack to move to high ground at a moment's notice. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life until the day after your 16th birthday, when? Okay, so now we have to pick an outcome. This actually does impact something. So gunnery determines the chance to hit with ranged weaponry. Higher skill is an effective counter to evasion and environmental effects that hamper targeting. And +1 to tactics. Tactics increase the effectiveness of called shot opportunities. It also reduces the penalty for indirect fire and improves the minimum range of weaponry. Struck out on our own. So this is all related to the Blackjack, right? The mech that we're inheriting. Yeah. Cool. So struck out on our own, we get piloting, which is increased melee hit chance and base sprint distance. It also improves the threshold of stability that triggers unsteady. I'm sure we'll learn about some of that. And increase the maximum level of evasion possible for movement. And tactics increase the effectiveness of called shot opportunities. It also reduces the penalty for indirect fire and improves the minimum range of weaponry. Okay, so this one, okay, that's tactics, gotcha. Piloting and tactics. Tactics plus guts. Guts improve the maximum health of mech warriors. It also reduces the penalty from weapon recoil and increases the threshold of heat that triggers overheated. Okay. Piloting and guts, and then gunnery and guts. So I think gunnery seems quite good just because it's all chance to hit stuff. Guts, I'm not sure. Reduces the penalty from weapon recoil, increases threshold of heat that triggers overheated. The only other one that was gunnery is the top. We're exiled. And that would be gunnery plus tactics. Called shot opportunities reduces the penalty for indirect fire and improves minimum range of weaponry. That seems pretty good. So let's say once the promising young scion of your family committed an unforgivable transgression and were sentenced to life in exile. You stole away with the family's ancestral Blackjack and set out to find a new life to call your own. Out on your own, you fell into the life of, this is our job. This feels like a RimWorld-y type thing. Pretty cool. So this job would give +1 to gunnery, guts here, gunnery, tactics, piloting. So we've already got gunnery and tactics. So do we want to go even further into gunnery, or do we focus on something else? I think further advancing gunnery, which is determining chance to hit, that seems really good. So if we want to do that, we could go between the Oregon Coalition Soldier, Solaris Gladiator, You took your skills as a mech warrior to the famed arena planet of Solaris 7. There, you eked out a living as a gladiator, fighting for the crowd in minor arenas, getting by from paycheck to paycheck. Yep, I like this. Till years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again, the guy who trained us. You were a low-level champion, down on your luck, and one bad fight away from the gutter. Till Raju heard about you. He trekked all the way to Solaris to offer you passage back to Oregon Reach and a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Kamea Arano. Brave, idealistic, and determined, the Lady Kamea Arano was the daughter of the late High Lord Tamati Arano II, due to inherit the throne of the Oregon Coalition. Alright, so let's enter our call sign. First name, last name, pronoun, she, they, he. Go he. And, yeah, major beards whenever possible. Look at this! Okay, there's like a lot that we can do in here. This is cool. I don't know how much, like, this is gonna... How much we're ever gonna see this stuff. Tyrion. Alright. Okay. Okay. I saw one that I liked. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna keep it, like, very hipstery. Clothing options. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Change up our lighting. Get our profile just right. Oh, cool. I like, oh, that's neat. I like that, I like that. A little bit sketchier. We'll do that one, maybe. Let's do this one where we're like kind of scheming a little bit. We can change hair color. I think a gray beard's pretty great whenever I can choose it. I like that. Hair tips. Oh, I see. It's like subtly changing right in there. We'll go with like a... Go with a red. Eyes will go... greenish. Skin, pretty pale, I guess. Purple lips. I think normal color is fine. Alright, and then detail, what's this? Not honestly sure what this is changing. Either way. That's us now. That's cool. Okay, so our character background. Decades ago, your family came to the Oregon Reach from the deep periphery. The day after your 16th birthday, you were exiled for an unforgivable transgression. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Solaris gladiator. So we have +2 to gunnery and +1 to tactics. So it looks like the base is 2, and then each one that we've added. So we got 4 in gunnery. I guess that's good. I don't know. We'll find out. The High Lord Tamati Arano II is dead. The Oregon Reach is left in an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in a decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Lord Santiago Espinoza, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Kamea Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. Smart lady. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raju Mastiff Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation procession that awaits in Cordia City. And I guess that's why he found us. All right. Here we go. Coronation Day, Arano Summer Palace, 8:53 local time. I legitimately did not expect this to be as, like, lore and story heavy. I know it's like a campaign, but still. You can reserve your mechs to act in a later initiative phase. Alright. This affords lighter units more flexibility in combat. Alright. I really hope it explains everything as we go. Flamers generate little heat when fired, but they can quickly overheat an enemy battle mech. Alright, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
All right, camera movement, WASD, got it. Exceptional. Use the right mouse button or Q and E to rotate. Oh, cool. I like this. So this must be us. Mastiff saying, okay, Odd. I had the Espinosa refit yards. Rush the repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now, do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Click on a mech warrior's portrait or press tab to cycle between available units.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Is that right? Man, it looks pretty cool. Really cool. All right, move your mouse to the indicated point. Click once to select where you want to move. Click again on choose your direction. I guess we probably want to face these guys. I'm guessing these are like attack paths. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during the coronation procession. Right? Anyways, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Alright. Select a target with your mouse or press tab to cycle between targets. Cool. Test dummies. Seems safe. And if we just take a look, like, there's a lot going on here. This is our information down here. I don't know what S and A mean. Maybe strength and armor, if I had to guess, but I could be wrong. Looks like each individual part has, like, a measurement, and then the total of is this. So maybe we get into, like, part-specific targeting. I don't know what these things are above us. We've got attack, move. I don't know what the rest of this is. And then we have a whole bunch of weapons over here. Damage in this column, ammo in this one, and then percent to hit. So pretty good, especially if this guy's not moving. We also got melee and DFA, whatever DFA means. Shot modifier? Alright, anyway, let's fire. We killed the test dummy. That's a great start.
Destroyed.
Good shot. Your gun's in working order at least. We should run a calibration check on your tactical computer. You see that drone over there, the one moving through the tree line? Target it and open fire. I see it. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital and her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria. Well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, finish that drone off with a single rear angle shot, and we'll keep moving.
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Fair enough. Alright. So being that he's in cover, or in the forest, or trees, or what have you, he's got to have some type of, like... Our chance to hit still seems pretty good. I guess we'll just, instead of guessing... Oh no, it's actually showing. Forest reduces movement and spotting distance, provides cover, 25% damage reduction. Okay, it's damage reduction, not hit percentage. Against range attacks to the front and side, does not stack with guarded. Kind of makes sense, I guess, big giant mech. Oh, cover, 25% damage reduction against range attacks to the front and side. Gotcha. That's what the forest is providing. Training target, easier to hit than enemy units in the field, fair enough, and weak against melee, double damage to vehicles. Okay, cool.
All weapons committed.
We're pretty good at shooting training dummies.
Victoria pulls no punches.
It's a good...
But she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
It's nice that he's, like, thinking of us. He's giving her a lot of compliments, but he's like, no, you're awesome too, by the way.
All weapons committed.
Got him. The Roomba is down. Repeat.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Roomba in the forest is down. Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with the Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transition of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend the cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there near the edge of the lake. Okay. Now we see, like... I'm trying to see, you notice, I don't know what this gauge is representing, but depending on where we move, that gauge flickers a different amount. I guess we'll face the training things.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected.
That's pretty cool. Whoa!
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what that is then.
We need to get you cooled off.
Okay, yeah, this is engine heat. This unit takes structure damage each turn while overheating. Oh, and these little dots are evasive charges. +8 difficulty to hit this unit with ranged attacks. Okay. And then the flame thing's not showing, but obviously it's overheating. I don't know what this one is underneath, but we'll probably find out. Water reduces movement speed and increases a unit's heat sinking ability by 50. Alright. Warning, plasma leak detected, jump jet malfunction, jump jet systems damaged, system inoperable till repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is gonna break down your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. Okay, so click the melee targeting reticle on the enemy or press V to cycle through melee targets. Then click the attack button. Okay. Melee targeting reticle on the enemy. What do we got going on here? So we're in water. This is marsh. Units within marsh gain 50% stability damage reduction from all attacks. Okay, so all the environment stuff's going to have a big impact. It's guarded, 50% damage reduction, does not stack with cover, countered by any melee attack, which we're going to do. Entrenched, stability damage reduction from all attacks, and training target. Okay, so if we just hit V, I guess that's what we have going on here. Oh, probably because we're on move, versus... If I was to... Well, probably won't even let me. Oh, I see. This targeting reticle that comes up, the square, once we click that. I got you. Oh! Did we just headbutt him? Good hit, at least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
The farther you move, the more evasive charges you will gain. Each evasive charge makes you harder to hit. Okay. He wants us to go up here. That's as far as we can go. Oh, okay, so these charges over here build up. I see. And this one's gonna give us 3, it looked like. So if we're ever in a rough spot and we need to reduce chances of being hit, we want to sprint to build that up. Congratulations, Odd. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Alright, just return to the Mastiff. So we'll go here. I can't wait till it, like, just opens up and it's all about figuring out the different angles and trying to get flanks and high ground, low ground, cover, etc. But it does look like it can be pretty deep as well, so... Allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Oregon Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? Victoria Espinoza. For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold, the responsibilities of a noble daughter. A fount of tedium that never runs dry. And then here's Kamea Arano. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin. The only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but the Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. So Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cremorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Kamea. We'll get you there in one piece. Odd, fall in behind me. And remember what I just told you. Alright.
Mission successful.
Alright. Seems like a pretty straightforward mission. Let's see how the second mission is. So, what have we learned? We learned how to shoot, we learned a little bit about cover, we learned about jumping, learned about overheating, how to cool off, how to target enemies, how to melee attack.
I remember the Oregon
Evasion.
Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you.
So this is her uncle, I guess?
You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece.
Yeah.
But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
The Directorate seems like a good group. Seem like good people. So not only do we have this, like, giant feud that's happening, it's happening between uncle and niece for, like, control. That's good. Coronation Day, Cordia City outskirts. 1:22 local time. Let's go. I still don't know what this means, but good tip. I will remember that. Right-click on any mech or vehicle to see details of something. Cool. Mech Warrior's gunnery skill determines the chance to hit with ranged weaponry. I'm stoked. I want to see like what happens when it lets us go a little bit, you know? And I imagine comparisons to XCOM will be made, but from what I can tell, like, it's certainly... there are tiles that you move to, and it's tile-based in that sense, but it's not as clear-cut as, like, hey, this is a piece of cover, hide behind this. This is exactly the abilities that you have. Higher elevation gives slightly higher chance to hit. Good. There will be things that carry over for sure. So
initiated.
I'm also looking forward to being able to like customize our mechs and our people and stuff like that. I think that'll be neat. I'm gonna miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech. The simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates and my future all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post. One of the small ones that dots the roads leading to the capital, but the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd.
Outside of...
And I don't like it.
This is damned
Kid,
odd.
keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Outside of combat, your entire lance moves in any order. You can even have multiple units moving at the same time. Alright.
Roger that.
Looks like we want to get up
I'm
there.
moving out.
Cool. So it looks like we all have different mech types as well. So Mastiff has a Centurion.
Standing by.
Kamea's got this Kintaro. Do we have a way of like... Oh, look at that. So Mastiff is 7 gunnery, 5 piloting, 7 guts, 8 tactics. Kamea, 8 gunnery, 3 piloting, 5 guts, 4 tactics, and us, peasant, basically.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. I like that. Travel faster along roads.
Confirmed.
Okay. So longer distance. We'll just get everybody near each other. We do see these guys up here. Recruits. Some sort of explosion looks recent too. Do you think this was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea, right now. Uh-oh. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation.
Is this an...
People need you.
This is an ambush then.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
I wonder if we can,
That I have no doubt.
I wonder if we can use the elevation here. Let's just get close. We have to get into that
I'm on
circle.
my way.
The way I understand it is that when we eventually get
Moving out.
through the campaign-style missions, it'll open up so we can take on these contracts to do other mission types and things like that, which will determine how we really kind of
I'm
progress. It looks like we can't go up on these hills.
I'm on the move.
Let's get these guys in.
I'm moving.
I wish I knew more about these mechs, but until we learn about them, I guess we're just gonna run where they tell us to. Let's do a little leapfrog here.
Affirmative.
Oh, it actually tells us when we're in like a forest tile.
I'll make it happen.
Hail, Mastiff. Hail, Lady Arano. We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Comoran Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to Southern Gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and guard your 6. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us. No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out here for parade duty in that condition. I'm your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl. We don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive.
Fall back.
It's an ambush.
Get behind us.
Once combat has begun,
You
different
didn't
mechs
train
move
me
in
to
different
power line.
phases. Lighter units
trained
generally
to
move
fight.
earlier than heavier ones. To reserve all
Safety
units...
disengaged.
Jeez. To reserve all units' actions to a later phase, use reserve button or press the N key. Okay, so I don't know what this is doing.
How can I help?
We can melee this guy. Do we only have the option to melee? Nope, doesn't look like it. But if I go V here, let me try this. We got move, sprint, sensor lock. Select a target within sensor range to reveal it until the end of the current round or remove 2 of its evasive charges. So, okay, so you can see their evasive charges. I gotcha. And then brace. Alright, let's just give her.
Roger that.
Shadowhawk. Okay, don't like that. And now he's got forest cover as well. Okay. Lighter units generally move earlier than heavier ones. Is that, like, the enemy mech movement or our own? Because it looks like we can pick whoever we want. Let's grab us here. We're way in the back. Maybe we just laser from above. Here's all our chances to hit. And it looks like we can actually turn on and off. Oh, look at the overheating. So if we turn these all off, our overheating chance is, like, low. But I guess it would depend on which ones you think you're going to hit with or not based on the hit chances. Let's just fire everything we have.
All weapons committed.
Whole bunch of misses. What if I do reserve here? I'm going to hit reserve and see what happens. Maybe that's what it's trying to teach us. Maybe we don't have that option now.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay, here we go. So maybe the other guy couldn't melee because of the mech type or something. Melee attack using piloting skill to hit. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, piloting skill. Gotcha.
Copy that.
Shot, Lady Arano.
That's cool.
You chose the wrong side.
That is cool. All right. Only Mastiffs available. See, he can... It looks like he can melee this one. Maybe not. No, yeah, this is a melee, right? So if I wanted to attack... I wonder why it is that I can't attack him from here. Maybe I'm not facing him. I bet you that's why. I think it's because I'm not facing him. Let's try like this. Yep, there we go. All right, only 35% on this laser. I'm just gonna go with it until it kind of explains that all to us.
Roger.
Structure exposed, heatsink destroyed. Cool.
That was a critical hit, lad.
I like that. I like that. Mastiff, you cool in there?
Better me than Lady Arano.
Okay, good. He's willing to tank it. Okay, now I am way out of position. However, I will have a shot from here, albeit pretty far away. We kind of got stuck back here because these two ran in and then those guards triggered. Actually, not bad.
All weapons committed.
I don't know what this bottom...
Yes, I hear
I don't know
you.
what this is showing. I wish I could figure that out, but I don't know just yet. I think I might go in for like a flank here. If XCOM has taught me anything. Oh, look at the chances to hit here.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, that'll do.
Reporting a critical strike.
Unsteady. I'm sure we'll learn about that. There's like all these status things that are happening. Let's get in there.
Moving out.
Straight punch.
To hell with the weapon.
That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Remove both arms from the enemy mech.
Damn you.
Kamea, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The tourney pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find to make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Rotorua Township, to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotorua Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our backs. Kamea, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but We can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander's been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard.
That reminds me of, like, Sir Jorah and,
only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
Okay. Okay, where are we heading? This way. Okay. Reminds me of Sir Jorah and Daenerys. That, like, relationship. Okay, so we're gonna keep him out in front. He seems to be willing to, like... Oh, boy.
Enemy detected.
Okay, what do we have here? Vehicles, 25T, 35T, 30T. Is this, like weight? Tons? Where can I put her that... So does this mean... I think the dotted lines are like she'll have eyes on, but not necessarily targeting. Let's get in here.
Affirmative.
She's got the cover.
Talk to me.
This he'll have eyes on. Alright. What can he fire from down here? Looks like this LRM-10. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that's doing when I right-click on it. Okay, so ramshackle. This unit's been kept in such poor condition that it barely holds together. It carries only 25% of its normal armor. Okay, so this is armor then. Weak against melee, do double damage to vehicles. Alright, well, we're pretty far, so let's just fire. We've already learned that a couple of times. Sick.
You were brave, I'll give you that much.
Alright, I'm going in now. I don't think I'm gonna have shots. I'm so far behind. Heat-wise, we're doing okay. I don't know if that, like, dissipates over time. Or what. If I can't do anything from here, so I guess I just brace. Removes unsteady and end this mech's turn. Gain guarded, 50% damage reduction against ranged attacks, and entrenched, 50%. Okay, so if we don't have anything to do, then we might as well do that.
Tell me what you need.
Look at this. Okay, so we have this, like, lob shot over top. And I want to say that they probably can't even see us here. We have this thing in the middle. I'm gonna get over here in the forest. Just a bit exposed, I guess, but these guys seem relatively weak. Okay, we missed. Not great. Another vehicle approaching. 35 tons, I think. I don't know if that's what that means at all. Okay, she's in there. Damage reduction from the trees is probably good. But I definitely want to throw up Mastiff. She's tanking a lot here. I don't love it.
You've got my attention.
Okay, Mastiff. Get right in here. Actually, let's grab grab the forest tile for now. We'll take down the closest one if we can.
Confirmed.
Destroyed. I imagine there will be times where we're going to want to figure out which weapons to fire and which not to kind of reserve. Looks like heat. Yeah, see how he increases his heat there? Be cool. She seems like she's pretty able. I don't know if we need to totally worry. Just tons of health still. See, like, if I were figuring this out, I would say turn off these 40s and just go for this kind of stuff, right? If this is armor, I don't know, some of them maybe have piercing or whatever, but you could do the math and say, well, this is 25, 25, 25, so this is 100. Is that enough to kill him? I don't know if we only need to worry about this or probably some combination of both. So I'm gonna keep these both on in case one of those hits.
Nice job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
But like, that's the way that I am interpreting that.
Enemy unit destroyed.
You have my attention.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna keep you in the front, I guess. Good luck. Oh, this looks, look at this. This is solid.
I'll do what you ask.
She's super strong. If I had to guess, there's a pretty good chance that we're gonna lose her. Somehow.
Vehicle destroyed.
And then we're gonna have to, like, build up from, like, a bunch of no-names. Oh, cool. Let's go high ground.
Fall in behind me.
I think same with her. Then maybe I'll flank from this side. And you can see when you do those sprints, it adds, you can see how much evasion you're gonna get.
Oh no. No, no.
Uh-oh.
We're too late.
It's bad news.
Copy that.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Kamea, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. It can't be my uncle. Victoria. Kamea, I just watched an Espinosa battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, gods. Whoa.
Alexander!
It's over, Kamea. Your ascendancy. Oh, really? The Arano legacy. All of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years I loved you like a sister, but then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. What it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife through my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Kamea, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hang for this, Victoria, you and your father both. Do you hear me? You're traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. The cousin! Oh, reinforcements, great.
Got a new contact on my screen.
Surprise action, your turn. Okay, cool. So what is going on here? Like, this is the like, I see that these guys both have like a 4 and this guy has a 3. But okay.
Orders.
I want him to be in here targeting. And preferably in forest. I see no reason why we don't want to be in the forest all the time, if we can be. Now we've got like multi-target too. Fire weapons up to 3 separate targets within the mech's current firing arc. Can I do that? Do I have to select them all, maybe?
Aye, aye.
I think I may have only shot at him.
Well,
all right, cool.
What a waste.
Got him. Locust. Structure exposed. Okay, not good.
The bastard breached my armor.
Whoa. Coming in right behind him.
My damned armor's busted.
Okay.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, now we can come in behind this guy, though. I'm assuming shots from the back inflict quite a bit more.
Affirmative.
Wow. Wow.
That's one hostile.
That's so cool. Alright. Last but definitely not least, if I do say so myself. Which way is this guy facing? Okay. You know what, I don't really have a great flank, so I'm just gonna come into the forest. See what I can do. Give it everything I got. Kamea, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods. I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Kamea. The city is lost. We have to get off this planet. We need to do it now. I can't abandon Korimadir. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape from this madness and live to restore the Coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle has one. The Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it.
Jeez, it's just they're just not stopping.
You and my throne on the same day.
Espinosa vehicles get to the evac zone. All right. I can't wait to see what happens when it's like less scripted. That's gonna be really cool.
Talk to me.
Okay, well.
Roger.
Forest tile. Probably high ground.
Target confirmed.
Give her. Not bad.
I'm listening.
Let me get you in here. We're very close to overheating. It's your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain House, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
Whoa. Wolverine. Hello. Okay, how does multi-target work here? A. B. Oh, overheat alert. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Maybe not. Our chances to hit down here are pretty good, but we are gonna overheat. Maybe I will try and take off some of these. See what happens. Looks like it's like... Oh no, okay. I'm gonna take these ones off, the 70s.
I'll make it happen.
Ooh, not bad. Only missed like one of those, I think. Oh, that's intimidating. This shot was less intimidating. I don't know, should I be worrying about these little guys over here? Or should I just be hammering down this guy? No idea, but we're coming at them from all angles. Looks like there's 3 of his forces, though. Is that... maybe these just 3 in total. Low percentages. Better. Nice shots, nice shots! Okay.
Enemy unit destroyed.
How am I gonna get rid of this overheating on her? That's a problem. Okay, Mastiff.
You've got my attention.
What are your shots like here? 90 on that guy, 45 across the way. Let's just finish this guy off. He's not very strong. The only thing I still don't understand is this whole armor thing, but whatever. Let's just hammer him. Yeah, like that's overkill. So those are the vehicles. He's got 3
Vehicle down.
of these potential things. Oh, looks like maybe turret. Yep, turret. Oh boy.
You have my attention.
Okay, attacks with a single weapon, ignore cover, and guarded on the target. He doesn't have that. If I brace, this does nothing with heat reduction, right? Do I have any water anywhere? Not that I can see. Maybe if I try and get in a bit closer. Can take some of the heat off her. It's looking good. That's good. Chewing through the armor.
Tell me what you need.
Stability warning. Oh, that's what this is probably. Stability. Okay. Remove unsteady and end this mech's turn. Do we have unsteady technically? No.
Discharging weapons.
Side torso destroyed. Pilot's injured. That's so cool, man.
Talk to me.
Talking to you. Get him. Got him. That's so cool. I can't wait till I fully understand what her damage potential is and how each type of weapon affects the armor and stuff. I imagine we'll get to read into that.
Standing by.
She's overheating big time. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna go here where I can only face one. Oh, super weak.
Engaging target.
But we're not very... I think we're not very close, which is why we couldn't use all of our weapons.
Reading you loud and clear.
I'm gonna get her in there, but...
I'm moving.
See how she looks. See, look at the overheating alert is real bad now. I can remove this one. If I don't shoot with the lasers, I'm actually going to reduce my overheating. But we need to do 47 damage the way that I read that. This is 20, this is 48. Could happen. If any of these happen to miss.
Copy that.
Beautiful. Okay, I think we're getting it.
Target destroyed.
So cool, man.
got my attention.
Okay, let's get in there and finish this. Everything you got.
Giving him everything I've got.
Too good. That was good. That's funny.
Target destroyed.
That's pretty cool. Evac zone. Let's go.
I'm on it.
Nothing else, please. Man, there's going to be so many environments where we look back behind us and it's just a complete disaster.
Tell me what you need. I'll do what you ask.
Thank the gods you made it, Kamea. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Odd, you see the lady arriving to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes. Jeez.
Thank you, Sir Rashu. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
Okay. All units advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Jeez. Alright, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning. Engine heat critical. Shutdown initiated. Reactor offline. Weapons offline. Systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack, Odd. Shame. It's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battle mechs lately. You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage, and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father's a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father's a coward, and so are you. Odd, I want you to eject. Now, punch out! You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, mech warrior, now. That's an order. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned. Wow.
Mission successful.
That is so cool. That's cool, man. So he's staying back to fight, and we're gone. I wonder if that's an actual thing where you can eject from your mech to save the pilot. And I don't know if, like, the pilot and the mech are independent, but probably. Kind of like what Into the Breach was doing, where your pilots maybe have certain skills and your mech has other... Your mech is tailored to a certain fighting style, and your pilot can, like, kind of play off that. He died for us. The dropship's going. Whoa. No. No. Whoa, that's crazy. I'm in. This is so cool. 8 hours later, high orbit Kurmodir. Easy there, Christopher. You took a nasty crack in the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. Darius Oliveira. My name is Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'll introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the Market District when the bombs fell. He, well, didn't make it. If it wasn't for your company, I'd be dead too. That's probably true, but don't mention it. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. When we picked up your broadcast in the emergency band, we knew what we had to do. What about, Mastiff? We found his mech, who's completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. Were you able to recover my blackjack? Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but it will give you enough time. Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, what with their coup and all. Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Oregon Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, then Mastiff died for nothing. He died doing his duty. From what I remember of the old man, that's exactly how he'd wanted to go. Speaking of going, we're getting the hell out of Oregon territory. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier on the Canopian border. This position is open only to women, usually held by a member of the founding Centrella family. Founded explicitly as a matriarchy. Oh, the magistracy is ruled by a Mage-Strix. Now, according to the info on your blood shit, Comstar issued identification, carried by mech warriors. You've got family in the deep periphery. Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to make getting you back there difficult. Right? Many freighter captains who are willing to travel that far from the inner sphere. So the way I see it, you got a couple options. You can stay with us for the long haul if you wanted. That's option A. When we get where we're going, you can drop you off at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, you need to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, repairs, and the mechs. Fair is fair, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you want to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Mastiff, so I know you got chops. Think it over, sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day. We've got a long road ahead. 3 years later? Oh, cool.